Good day, everyone. Learning is never done without errors and defeat. I know right now we are all going through a number of emotions as we try to make our way in the world. These are tough times, but it doesn't mean we've lost our passion. Remember that your creativity matters and help make sense of your life. Doing something of quality, something that the world considers good, is actually not what we need to strive for. We become better people by getting to know ourselves and doing what we love. Our world expands exponentially when we do this. In finding your creativity, you will find commonalities with others that you didn't know existed, and find how connected we all are. That's important to moving forward, or our creativity is vital. You need to spend your time doing what's important to you. Follow your love. There is no path until you start walking it. And make sure you play the fool. With COVID-19 came a huge faculty transition, with those who had never taught online forced to make a sudden and unexpected shift to distance teaching. The transition focused on shifting course content online quickly, with speed rather of transitions as the main goal. As we transition back into in-person courses, we need to remember that all students have been affected by the last couple of years. One of the major changes to the student experience is that lack of lectures. Classes and seminars have moved online. This can be tricky, as it can be hard to concentrate and stay or to engage for long periods of time over a video call. And it might be harder to clarify that the things you find hard to understand is if your tutors or peers aren't physically present. None of us have been through an experience like this before, so we don't know what the future looks like. Understandably, the lack of certainty can be unsettling. First and second year students are concerned about the future of their course, while final year students are thinking about life after university. Consciously trying to address the thoughts and feelings that come up can help you to avoid feeling overwhelmed. Check out, or let's try to hear the 8 highlights from Tyranny's findings. First, great teachers eat apples. Tyranny's identified this common answer to symbolize that the great teachers are open to receive gifts from students. The apple stands as a symbol for the relationship and the trust it's shared between teachers and students. Let's proceed to the second, which is the great teachers are chill. Great teachers doesn't take themselves too seriously. Tyranny's found that many students like a teacher who is calm in all situations and doesn't get overwhelmed easily. Let's proceed to the number 3. The great teachers think all kids but act like adults. Students often want teachers to think like them and to be able to understand what their thoughts are like and how they're feeling. Students also often convey their feelings to adults in subtle ways, and great teachers are able to pick up on that. Let's proceed to the number 4, which is the great teachers love to teach and learn. Students like to see their teachers learn in front of them. A teacher who demonstrates the journey that is learning is valuable to students. Let's go to number 5. The great teachers connect learning to real life. Tyranny's found the great teachers don't just live in their classroom. They are also out in the world. Let students appreciate teachers who demonstrate their knowledge in a way that resonates and makes sense to students. We have here the number 6. The great teachers understand that students have a life outside of school. Every student experiences their own set of struggles and adversities outside of the classroom. And great teachers also acknowledge those problems. Let's go to the second to the last, which is the great teachers help students if they not notice a struggle. Great teachers don't assume the ability of their students. Rather, they push students to succeed and help them when they're stuck. And we have here lastly the number 8. The great teachers sing. Great teachers make themselves humble before their students and take rests. As you gear up for another year, it may be worth taking a minute to ponder a few of this. Are you the great teacher your students want and need? And I am going to share you a quote. Study hard, but of course, rest hard. The pandemic has had a devastating impact on the young people's education and employment, underscoring the skills required to adapt and rebound. With the COVID-19 induced anxiety can make learning and information retention difficult. With added pandemic pressure, grades are bound to slip. Our obsession with marks teaches students that external achievement is the only path to success. Instead, approach lower grades with compassion and help kids find intrinsic motivation. A sense of fulfillment and interest will help them uncover that they love instead of just what they're required to do. Before I end my very long talk, I am going to share you a quote from Mary Ann Radmacher. Courage doesn't always allure. Sometimes, courage is a quiet voice at the end of the day saying, I will try again, I will try again, and I will try again tomorrow. Thank you very much, and God bless us all.